I do not like spending money, especially large amounts of money. Just don't like it. Unfortunately, I've got some work that needs to be done in my house, and it's going to be a pretty penny. But you know what? I'm going to be using Ulti to reduce that pain a little bit, so stand by. Here's what we're going to do.
So here is my deck. It is approximately about 10, let's say 10 and a half by 12 feet across, and it was built in 1996. And as you can see, it's starting to get a little rough. Definitely starting to get a little rough, and it's actually kind of tiny when you really think about it. We love sitting outside. I did that ivy over there. It's really cool. We love sitting outside. I mean, we've got a great backyard, but you know what? This thing is just, it's a little too small. You can see a little bit of a sway there. This thing's getting pretty eat up. We stay in it on a decently regular basis, but you know what? It's time. This bottom step isn't very good, so we really need to replace this. And that is the plan of what we're going to do and get this deck redone. And the plan is actually to bring it out to 14 feet, and then we're going to take it all the way over to that line right there. So it's going to make it 21 feet. So it's going to be a nice big deck.
And we're going to call this the Ulti experiment because it really is an experiment as far as what we're going to do. Before we move any more forward, oh man, I'm doing this in the morning before I go to work, so that's why it's kind of goofy. Anyway, so before we get into this, we have to share all that stuff. I'm not a financial advisor. This content is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. I am not a financial planner. When you're making big financial decisions, go with the professionals. This is only what I am doing. So keep that in mind. So you saw that video of the goal of the deck. So the goal is I need to replace my deck. However, I want to keep as much money as I can because I just don't like spending big chunks of money. It's gone, and I don't want to finance. I don't want to go out and get a loan where I'm going to be paying twice the price. So I've got the money to do it. I could just pay outright to do it, but I just don't want to do that. So the goal is to keep as much money as we can and possibly even grow it if that's even a possibility. So what we know, the deck is going to be $11,750. I have to pay next week, not this week, but next week he's coming out, signed contract, and I got to pay him half of it. And then the second half is due mid-November. Mid-November is when he thinks he's probably going to be done. He said before Thanksgiving because he goes on vacation after Thanksgiving. So he has to get it done before Thanksgiving, which is awesome because we're hosting Thanksgiving again this year, which we haven't done in a long time. So we'll have this nice big deck that's going to go. It's actually going to be bigger. Our current deck is about 11 by 10, 11 by 12, something like that. We're going to bump out 2 feet to 14, then we're going to go over to 21. It's going to be 14 by 21. It's still open. As much as we wanted to do enclosed, it's just way too freaking expensive. So we're not going to do that. So mid-November, that's when the rest of this is due. So I have 5875, so that is half. It is in savings. I have a starting balance in here, 12,271. This is as of Friday. I started this on Friday. So these balances, all these numbers are numbers from Friday. That's what we're using, not Tuesday, the 23rd of September, but we're using Friday, the 19th of September. That's where we got all these numbers from. So we have 2175 Ulti shares. I will have to sell shares to pay the remainder. This we know for a fact. I will have to liquidate some shares to pay the rest, and I'm okay with that. I'm quite all right with that. We're good with that. So can I take advantage of time? Because that's the whole point of this. Can I take advantage of the time that I have between now and then to make a little money or just not spend so much? So here's some things I can't control. Here's the different scenarios that I came up with. So I have a worst case scenario. I have a no so worse. Oh, I can't believe I didn't fix that. No so worse case. I have a 10 cents up and down. I've got a flat, and I have a historical. So those are the scenarios that I cannot control. So what are those scenarios? Oh no, I see. Here's what I can control. So I can reinvest 100%. I can reinvest half and withdraw half, and I can withdraw 100%. So that's what I can control. I can't control what the market's going to do. You can never control what the market's going to do, but that's what I control. And I ran a bunch of numbers. I'm a spreadsheet guy, so there's all my numbers. I ran some numbers, quite a few in all the different scenarios. So here are the different scenarios. So worst case scenario starting at 268 and it goes down 10 cents every week. That's that NAV erosion, kids. So it goes down 10 cents every week. I think it ends at like 4 or something. That worse, almost is worse, down 5 cents every week. 10 cents, it ranges between 568 and 558, just bounces back and forth. I just did I did 1 week 68, 1 week 58, 1 week 68, 1 week 58 until the end. I have flat, just 568 all the way through, and again, that's as of Friday. And I did historical, so I went back 9 weeks, and I just took the percentages that it did in the last 9 weeks. You can see it dropped pretty dramatically from that time, down 2.24%, flat, down 2, down almost 3, down 1, down 3, up 1.5, up 2. So yeah, that one might be the most accurate. I don't know. Don't know. We're going to go with the worst. We want to go with worst case. I want to go with the worst case on this. So here's some other statics. So I'm just doing distribution 9 cents every week. It's the exact same every week. That way you keep it consistent. I have it running all the way until November the 21st. That is a Saturday before Thanksgiving, so it should be done by then. I have to write him a check probably before then. Hopefully he'll be done before. Hopefully it won't be done before then. Then I'll have even more time to run this. And there's no increase in distribution or the price. So we're not changing that. It's going to stay static because we want this worst case scenario. It may drop. Would it drop below 9? It's possible, but that's not what it's been. So it's gone down to 9.26 cents, but will it drop below 9? We don't know. But I'm not building in an increase. We get an increase? Awesome. That's awesome. But I'm not expecting it. All right, so here's a 100% reinvest. And the one we're most interested in is this worst case. So worst case scenario, we end at 12,161. We're down $209, so we lost money on that. Here's the other ones. Just because, it's nice to see them, the potential, but, we're going worst case scenario on that. So 100%, we're down $209. So what about 100% withdrawal? Ooh, look at that one. So it's only down 196 compared to, what was it, 209? But look at the value of that. Yeah, we pulled a bunch of good cash out, but that ending balance sucks. And there's the rest of them. This one we're getting more cash. All right, what about 50-50? All right, so 50-50 is better. So total cash, difference of 630, which is good. We've kept that balance. And then the rest of these as well. But again, we're going worst case scenario on those. So let's look at the summary of this. All right, 100% reinvested. Worst case scenario, our value at the end is 12. We're down 209. 100% withdrawal. We're down 1,960. That's a lot. And then worst case scenario on our 50-50, we're down 306. Okay, so the best one on this one is actually our 100% reinvested. Okay, 18% on that one. That 100%. I think that one's going to be out. That one's out. I've already done this video. I've done this video thousands of times in my head. Yeah, we know 100% is out. 100% withdrawal is probably going to be out. All right, so change from 12,371. Whoops, too fast. All right, so worst case scenario, we get no cash pulled out. Value is 12,161. 100% withdrawal. This is the amount of cash we pulled out, so that totals 12,175. 50-50, we only pulled 930, but look at our value. Our value is almost $1,000, and closer to like $850, $900 difference from the other two. We got cash, and we preserve value. Here's our percentages, up 5% with our 50-50, where everybody else is down. Left over. Okay, so let's talk about what we have left over. Because as I said, I know I've got to pull money out in order to pay for the rest of it. I have to sell shares. I have to liquidate shares either way to do this. This is what we're going to do. Yeah, maybe I get a loss. We'll see. Anyway, so here's what we have left over. 100% reinvested. 6286 left over. 100% withdrawal. 63. $7,100 left over with our 50/50. So 50/50 is starting to look really, really good. And our winner, it's 50/50. You guys already know that. Preserves cash. It's best where I can't control the numbers, and that's key. I'm preserving the money. I can't control if it's going to go up and down, but if I take half of it, then I'm controlling that, and I'm reinvesting half. So when you look at the scenarios, I believe that one's the best for controlling what I can't control. And there's opportunities for more as well on this. When you look at you compare them, so here it is again. Total withdrawals are pretty much the same, but if it's flat, we're up 14. We're up to 14 on our ending balance. We're 13, not so worse. Even our historical, if we go exactly with the big drop that happened last time, we're still pretty good. We're still pretty good on that. So definitely 50/50. And with that, you need to stay tuned because every week, every Wednesday, I'm going to be doing an update on this so you guys can see exactly what's going on. We'll do it on Wednesday. So this Friday is Ulti, as you know, payday. We're going to have to do everything on Monday anyway. Excuse me. And then we will put out the video on Wednesday. So every Wednesday through November, you're going to see all new stuff. And then we're going to get this new porch up and going. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll make some money. I don't know. Let's find out.